This is my first video. Please watch it completely. The story begins at a mechanic shop in the jail, where a man was calmly doing his work. Looking at the camera, he says, "This is my story." 1947, Los Angeles prison. Paris, there was a strange calm in his eyes and a hidden power within. The story then goes back to a ward in the same jail, where a new prisoner named Claude had arrived. He was brought in front of the warden, carrying a lighter with a golden plate, which he had hidden around him. The warden asked him, "Do you know lighters are not allowed here?" Claude calmly replied, "It doesn't work, there's no gas inside. I just have a connection with it, that's why I kept it with me." But the warden forbade him, saying, "You'll get it back when you leave the prison. For now, it will stay with us." After that, Claude was shifted to another barrack, where 4 other prisoners were already living. As soon as he entered, one prisoner angrily said to the guard, "There are already 4 people here. Now there will be 5. The guard shouted back, "Yes, 5 it will be, and he will stay here. It's an order from above, it's not up to me." Saying this, the guard left. Claude felt that his welcome wasn't very warm, so he quietly said, "I didn't come here of my own will. My old cell is being repaired." He spoke very gently, which slightly eased the tension in the cell. One by one, everyone introduced themselves. First came Wesseline, then Roland. "Do you love her?" Claude smiled slightly and said, "I have a wife, but I love someone else." Hearing this, everyone smiled. After such conversation, the atmosphere there became completely normal. Then a guard came in with a cardboard sheet. The prisoners were to make boxes out of it. Meanwhile, the kitchen food had also arrived. Everyone sat down and started eating together. Then a guard came and told Claude, "Your parcel has arrived." Claude went to receive his parcel. As soon as he left, the remaining 4 in the cell started talking about him. Claude was liked by everyone, but no one was trusting him. In fact, they were all planning to escape from the jail and were thinking about whether to include Claude with them or not. Meanwhile, Claude's parcel contained only some food items, but still, every single item was thoroughly checked. And until each item was cleared, his belongings were not returned to him. As soon as Claude returned to the cell, he felt that something had changed. Everyone was keeping a little distance from him. Claude asked, "Is everything all right?" Menu asked him directly, "Why did you come here?" Claude replied, "I committed murder. I was living with my wife and her younger sister Nicole. One day, my wife tried to shoot me. I tried to snatch the gun from her, but by mistake the gun went off and hit her shoulder. Then she accused me of trying to kill her." Hearing this, the anger of the others flared up. They were all surprised, wondering how a wife could do such a thing to her husband. Guillaume asked, "Is your wife rich?" Claude nodded and said, "Yes, she is rich, but I no longer love her. My affair was with her younger sister, Nicole." Hearing this, everyone understood why his wife had tried to kill him. Claude remained silent. At that moment, Roland presented his plan to him. "The 4 of us are planning to escape from jail, and maybe you can be a part of it too." Claude was shocked to hear this. Roland explained, "I have tried to escape 3 times before." After some more discussion, Claude felt how lucky he was that among all the cells, his had been changed to this one. He asked, "When are we going to escape?" Roland calmly replied, "Wait for the morning. It won't work in the dark." Even during the day, noise came from outside the jail. The 5 of them considered this noise as an opportunity for their plan. Taking advantage of such noise, the 5 decided that whenever sounds came from outside, they would use them to dig a hole under the cardboard boxes. After a little conversation, everyone started working again. Everything was completely normal. Nothing strange was happening here. At night, Wesseline and Claude sat together, talking about life. Wesseline asked Claude about his personal life. Claude revealed that his childhood had been very difficult. His mother had passed away when he was just a small child, and 5 years later, in a car accident, he lost his father as well. Since then, he was raised by his grandmother. While talking about these things, both of them fell asleep. In the morning, Roland woke up first. A little later, the jail guards arrived and started opening all the cell doors so that the prisoners could be served their morning coffee. Roland served coffee to everyone in his cell. Everyone took their coffee, and a normal morning began. After that, Roland took out a hidden piece of glass from the corner of the wall, which he had previously hidden there himself. He broke the glass into pieces, keeping a small piece with him and throwing the rest into the toilet. At that moment, two jail guards entered the cell to conduct a search. This was their routine check, which they performed in every cell. Roland knew this would happen, so he hid the piece of glass in his mouth. The guards checked all his belongings and then searched the entire cell. After the search, they left. As soon as they felt the guards had gone, Roland took out the piece of glass and attached it to the handle of a brush to look outside from behind the cell door. He saw that the guards were patrolling outside. Roland said, "Now that the cell has already been searched, we can resume digging." Lode was assigned the task of constantly watching with the brush and informing them if any guard came near. Then Roland took apart a chair-like object made of heavy iron. This heavy iron piece would be used for digging. Then everyone together started removing the cardboard sheets under which a cloth had been laid. Roland removed the tiles, and he and Menu started digging into the floor. There was a lot of noise from outside, so their voices weren't heard in any other part of the jail. After working hard for quite some time, they had dug a hole approximately 3 feet deep. Dear audience, I hope you are happy. To watch the next parts, give a lovely like and subscribe. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching the video.